Bonjour friends, let me tell you that you are in the process of being exhilarated by me as I travel on board a TGV super train, a French-made and designed and built TGV super train, bullet train, the greatest train on earth. Can you hear that and feel that as we accelerate away from Paris en route to Calais? I'll be meeting up with Monique, my tailor, and I will be getting fitted out for a couple of tuxedos. So you are going to share a little bit of this exciting exhilaration as we depart from Paris en route to Calais. Listen to that engine purr. It is quite possibly the greatest piece of engineering hardware in existence, the world's fastest and best train. Just feel that for a moment. We're hurtling along. We'll be approaching somewhere I would estimate somewhere like up towards Mach 1 or 2 or 3 or perhaps even Mach 1.4, depending, give or take, on the weather. So quite getting somewhere up towards that sound barrier, up towards terminal velocity, up somewhere towards perhaps 450 kilometers per hour. That is the sort of speeds that we can travel at in France, because we have the best public transportation system known to the Western world, known to any world, known to the universe. So this train is incredible. Once or twice a year I travel up towards Calais to meet up with my tailor to get fitted out, to get my, this or that. Today it is a tuxedo, but it is quite a thrill. I want you to just take in this ride, and then we'll address that little matter of that catastrophe I suffered earlier in the week. Now, if you can please just attempt to settle yourselves down for a moment, just pull back a little on the exhilaration and let me issue an alert regarding that mini catastrophe that befell me earlier in the week. Let me categorically say that I am not a vain person. I am not a prima donna, so just bear with me as I explain exactly what happened. Look, frankly, it is somewhat embarrassing, but you must understand that I am always representing my country. So when I go overseas, particularly on a mission, particularly to an area where there are certain cultural sensitivities, I must maintain a certain aura, a certain presence, and a certain look, as it were. So, to cut a longer story short, I had a run-in with the barber. My head was desecrated by this lunatic in his scissors. I have been loyal to my old barber, but he was on holiday, so I went to Jinto's barber, and it did not turn out well. It went very, very, very badly. As anyone can tell you, that when you get offside with one of these barbers, it's a slippery slide into oblivion. They go shorter and shorter, and before you know it, you look like somebody out of, I don't know, a video commercial out of the 1980s. And that will not do in North Africa, and it certainly will not do. It will not do if you have a planned rendezvous with Natalie Portman. She's doing a little bit of prelim for a movie down there, that Hollywood starlet, Miss Natalie Portman. She does not leave my inbox alone. It is quite exciting. She really has the odds for me. So I did not want to turn up there looking like a fool, looking like an idiot because of what this buffoon has done to me. So just look. All my decisions are informed by my performance as a detective. So these are line ball decisions, and I just had to make the call, regrettably, because it cost me a great deal of money, a great deal of time and planning, and I've lost a little bit of faith in my viewers, in my friends and fans, but I know they understand this predicament. It is a tough one, but it led to North Africa being postponed, only for a short while, while my hair can be quite fragile, to be clear about that. It can be quite fragile, and it was quite traumatized by this experience, but it is recovering. Mentally, I am virtually fine, but physically, I am still weeks away from being able to travel to Africa. So I hope you understand that it really was it was a catastrophe of sorts, a mini catastrophe, but it set in course a chain of events, that postponement, and that was what really hurt, because I've been preparing for so long, but it has just pushed it back for a little while. So just bear with me. We will be in Africa soon enough. I promise you that. I promise you that. I promise you that. So that is that for the moment. It seems as though I have exhilarated, alerted, and enthralled you all. You can't ask for much more than that. So grab yourself one last listen, one last little bit of TGV. Don't forget, I love it when you comment, so don't forget to drop me a little comment. I read all those comments and I reply to all those comments as soon as I get a moment, a little bit of free time, and I love a little bit of interaction with my friends and fans. Until we interact in cyberspace, let me bid you adieu.